Welcome back, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, back with a simple review. As you see that I do, I'm now a new kind of review thing with my buddy Ash, and we do our take on reviews and whatnot. And I'm back. So, but every Sundays I'm gonna try to do a Ash and Slam cast review. I think it'll be very awesome. We enjoyed what we did on that last one, but. Right here we're back with a simple review of my single reviews, and this time we're going back to horror. This is the sequel to the original film, which the original film I don't really care for what the film is, Friday the 13th Part 2. This is the deluxe edition, and the thing is, I mean, the horror film. My wife wanted some more slashers, so I got like a 5 horror movies, and that's when I first did Jason Gives My Hand, and I saw this one was there too, and I'm like, do I have to go through them all, or I can just go one? I can just do whatever. And I'm just gonna do whatever because Friday the 13th, the very first one, I was not a fan of. I mean, I don't really care about it. Let's just start off here. I mean, this is a 1981. It released on May 1st, 1981, directed by Stephen Miner, and it takes 2 months after the first film. And it basically just begins from, well, the thing is, I've already seen the first one, so it's been a while, or I've seen a bunch of clips and everything, but Alec Hardy, she was the sole survivor of the first one. She's the one that beheaded Jason Voorhees. Well, she was recovering from her trauma, but she ends up getting weird shit happening, and then after this, she sees the Mrs. Voorhees' head on the refrigerator, and then all of a sudden, is murdered with an ice pick. So it's Jason. Jason comes back with an ice pick and like goes for a temple and kills her. And then why does it say 5 years? I mean, I don't understand this. It says 5 years. So that was 2 months. Okay, so when she got killed, it was 2 months after. So this is basically 5 years later, and it's basically all these characters in a camp counseling training program headed by Paul Holt. And here's the people here, if I can remember here. Let's see if they have their names on here. Yeah, here we go. We have it's including lovers Jeff and Sandra, troublemaker Scott, sporty Terry, wheelchair-bound Mark, sweet-natured Vicky, jokester Ted, and Paul's assistant Ginny. And they basically have the acting, I don't really care. I mean, we could say the major parts. Ginny Field, Amy Steele played Ginny Field, and Joan Fury played Paul Holt. And Jason Voorhees is Warrington Gillette. So, I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's the first dictation. Why is this? But then they have a stunt double. Maybe because the stunt double never did that scene in the window. Or maybe he did, but, it's just the bag. He's just not. I mean, Kane Hartley also with the bag. I don't know if you can see there's Jason with the eye in the bag. I mean, the characters, like I said, it's so stupid. I mean, it's 80s. Yeah, the way the quality of the films. I mean, right now, I mean, these whole Camp Thor stories. I mean, there's in the Camp Crystal Lake. Not really so much into it. I mean, this film right here, I'm not going to give it a rant on. It's just one of those movies, if it's rewatchable. I mean, yeah, these slashers they're always, the Prowler. Oh, the Prowler, okay. But, these movies, the slash films, and especially the big franchise, like, Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Halloween, they're always to look back after. But Jason here, I mean, I don't like his this is just a different kind of Jason here. It will have the mask with one eye. There's no hockey mask till Part 3, which I thought was in this one, but no, it's in Part 3. And the counselors are kind of fucking stupid in a way, But then again, these are films that you just want to see him kill. You just want to see Jason in action. This is the first time that you get to see him. He kills a dumb police officer because the police officer is so fucking stupid. All the people, you got this sporty chick who goes for a skinny dip scene and gets killed. The death scenes are pretty great. One of my favorite death scenes is maybe the one where I forgot where the hell is it at. think it's Jeff and Sandra. Yeah, Jeff and Sandra, the boyfriend and girlfriend, they end up going to Camp Blood, which is AKA Camp Crystal Lake. It's closed off, and they go over there and they get caught by the cops and they're punished, whatever and whatnot. But they end up getting a their death scene is where they're having sex and stuff, and that's a movie where Jason says if you get, he's a nature of God or something, God of nature, where he's just, if you don't want to have sex or smokes pot without me or anything, I'm pissed, I'm gonna kill. And he gets a new arrow or something and goes right through them both, and I thought that was awesome. Another kill is the death of the wheelchair the Mark. He was in the wheelchair. He just gets a machine, just crosses his face, and his wheelchair just goes down the hill on the ramp or whatever it was. That was hilarious. I enjoyed that a lot. I mean, the other kills are just stupid, you know. I mean, at the very ending, you know, where's this at? Where is this at? Mark, but yeah, Vicky and Mark, they start having a thing where Vicky's like, oh, is everything all working? It's like, oh, my legs, I can't feel my legs and stuff, but can you feel anything else, you know? And she, like, she's gonna have sex with this guy. And she had these little brown panties, like, oh, my panties, look at me. She was spraying everywhere, and I was like, oh, okay. But she gets killed by Jason with the sack. But at the very end, you know, what the hell is this? Oh, I read the section. Yeah, at the very ending, I mean, this was the very ending. It has Jason is what they think everything's okay. They have the machete and stuff, and then out of nowhere, Jason with his mask off, without the sack on his face, jumps in and grabs her, and then she weeks waking up, and an ambulance calling out for Paul, who was nowhere to be seen. And meanwhile, back at the shack, Mrs. Voorhees' head still remains at the altar. I mean, and that's how it ends. This film here, I recommend it. Yeah, I mean, it's part of the Friday the 13th franchise. Is this my favorite? No. Right now, I'm not foreseeing randomly. Before this and Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason Takes Manhattan all the way. Jason Takes Manhattan is my favorite one so far. So there's so many more that I have to do. But this one, not really taking it. But I'm not giving it a rant. It's just, well, it's okay. It's just a movie you want to see people get killed. If you had a bad day, you're pissed off, you want to always see people get killed and murdered, and you want to be very sick about it, be twisted about it, go ahead. Check this out. It's the second part. It's the first dictation, what's that word I'm trying to say? Depiction. It's the first movie, or English terms, it's the first movie with Jason, which is it's different kinds of Jasons, you know, but it works. And but it is Friday night, the Friday the 13th Part 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you around soon. Peace.